don't mean Carlisle, I mean the deep south of America. And this woman, she says to me, she goes, yeah, I did me one of them DNA tests, and it turns out I'm 100% Orcadian. I said, look, you're about as Orcadian as a black gay transvestite. Now, where I come from, I come from a place called Farnworth, which is near Manchester. It's pointless ever telling anyone where you're actually from. There's no one, no one gives a shit. You know, where you from, Farnworth? You go, Manchester, England, the world, English bastards. No, but now where I come from, the newspaper headlines would always read, local woman stabbed to death and heart. Whereas here, the Orcadian, it's local park bench graffitied to death with palm permanent marker. Holy shit. We don't. The criminals actually signed the crime. Thorfinn was here. Orkney police would like you to contact if you know this Thorfinn. He even signed the date of which this crime was committed. No, I love that. You read through the Orcadian, they've got a little crime section. You know, some weeks there's nothing, some weeks there's loads, but the crimes are always pathetic. It's like Shetland pony thrown out of pub for indecent exposure. You're like, what? And then it goes, the sheriff. The sheriff! I didn't know sheriffs existed. I thought sheriffs were from the old West. I imagine some guy with a cowboy hat and a plastic star badge playing boots, walking around. I went to the court once because my mate was in trouble, and I just wanted to offer him a bit of moral humiliation and general piss taking. But and I seen the sheriff, and he's got his wig on and that. I'm like, you're not a sheriff. What about? I'd love to go in there and just sit in the back with a Woody action figure. Sit there and for your gross crime of loitering, I sentence you to somebody's poisoned the water hole. There's a snake in my boots. When I came to Scotland in general, I didn't understand anybody. I was convinced everybody thought I was called Ken. No matter how much I told them, like, my name's Dave, they go, hi, Ken. But Dave! Yeah, Ken. Who the fuck's Ken? Everyone knows Ken, but me. Ken this, Ken that. Who the fuck's Ken? Stressing me out. Obviously, I felt quite stupid when filming. There's a few more people who say, oh, what like? And I go, I'm sorry, did I ask you a question? No, what like? What like? What like what? What for you know? Unbelievable. And the morn, that's the one that got me the worst. The morn. See, to me, that's just a lazy way of saying the morning. So they go, I'll meet you the morning outside the cathedral. Right, okay, I'm never 8 o'clock. 3 o'clock they turn up, where the fuck have you been? We're here for 5 hours, I'm freezing. I said, the morning, yeah, it's 3 o'clock now, it's the afternoon. No, the morning's tomorrow. Wait, 6 tomorrow? I'm English, you know I'm English, I'm stupid, I can't help it. Coming from Manchester, I actually pride myself on being the only real chav in Orkney. I see lads in tracksuits and that, and I'm like, you call yourself a chav. You've never nicked a radio in your life. No, what amazes me as well, the amount of different actors, such a small place, the amount of accents you have. You don't have to walk 100 yards down the road, people are speaking completely different. It's unbelievable. My favourite one seems to reside in fake middle-aged blokes. They just sound like they're pissed all the time. And I know they're not pissed. I know these guys are like, when I was walking down the road with my dog, we wave. You don't shout on the pavement. And like, loads of people trying to pick up with my hand, just fucking men. Are you alright, mate? Yeah, alright, anyway. You pissed? No. Alright then, alright, let you on. No, but I love how safe it is. Hey, no one locks their doors. No one locks any doors. When I lived in Manchester, we had 6 locks on our front door. We had to lock every single one. We were like walking out there, oh, I forgot to lock the 6th lock! Run back! Quick! You come home and everything's gone. We even had like a prison gate thing over our back door. People still tried to break it. It wasn't real. But yeah, no one locks their doors, no one locks their cars, which is great for me. Because it makes it so much easier to nick car stereos. Honestly. I can't sell them though. I can't sell them because I sell them back to the guy who nicked it off. And I've got car radio, I'm in the car radio. Yeah, I've got one in. It's fucking mine. That's right. It is. Got my name on it. You named your radio. I've got loads of the missions like, what do you want to live for? I can't help it. Can't help it, it's just habit, it's unreal. The other thing as well, when I went to school and they did the register, they did it by last names in alphabetical order. I don't think that'll work here. Imagine a situation where they're like, children, settle down, all of it. Who did the register? Shut up! Right, sit down, calm down. Craigie, sir. Craigie, sir. Craigie, sir. Breather, sir. Breather, sir. Breather. Where's Breather? Why is Breather not here? I think he's at a family reunion, sir. Oh, okay, I'll keep going. Marcus, sir. Just doesn't work, does it really? I've grown up quite a lot since I moved to Orkney. I've had to. I know I have to wear 2 pairs of socks. And I've had to grow my hair so I'm about an inch taller. My missus is always telling me I have to grow up. I tell her I'm quite happy being 6 foot 3, thanks. I'm not really 6 foot 3. I'm 6 foot 4. Me and the missus, we're not married. We're not married. No, we're not married though. Nah, she don't mean that. We're not married though, because we can't afford it, but I'm hoping that doing stand-up comedy gigs for free will soon sort that out. But yeah, all blokes as a whole, we always moan about our missuses, but we always do it in the exact same way. All blokes will go, you know, we're talking to our mates and that, we'll go, oh, but the missus like, we all do it. It always begins with an M anyway. But I reckon it's probably always been like that from the beginning of time. You can imagine 200 years ago, a guy with a top hat, tails, was like that. I say, would one like to accompany me to the tavern for a gentleman's beverage? Well, I say, that sounds jolly exciting, but I'm afraid the staff will go, I do. Just how it is. No, she gives me a lot of shit, my missus. But I think if she didn't keep me on my toes, by the throat, most of the time, I'm probably going to say, she keeps me on the straight and narrow. She was going, you never listen to me, Which is bollocks, because I hear her going, you listen to me. I do listen. But the only time she ever chooses to speak to me is when I'm trying to do something, or trying to watch something. Specifically, blokes, and I think you'll all agree, is when you're playing the Xbox or PlayStation. Yes! You're on Xbox like that, you're like, come on, you're going, I'm playing God! What do you want? Oh, I'm fucking dead now, I'm dead. 15 minutes I've been button bashing, I'm dead now, what do you want? Oh, just what do you want to see? I wouldn't mind, but she watches, I let her watch 4 hours of soaps every day and I don't say a word. Gives me a bit of peace and quiet. Sure, put it on BBC One, wow, EastEnders is on. Alright, I'll put it on that. But no, anything else after that? You don't know? No, I don't know the time to put us on, sorry. Oh, I don't know. I said to her when we got together, I said, look, I'll give you all my time, all my patience, I'll buy you things, you know, whatever, just for 3 hours on a Sunday, we're going to Formula One's on, you'll get nothing. I said, that's fair enough. But she didn't listen. Formula One's on, boom! Lights. Fuck off! I told you this when we got together. Not now. Unbelievable. I'm not a massive fan of sport, but I love Formula One. I'm a massive fan of Lewis Hamilton. I think it's because we're much the same. Tall, handsome, quick. Well, that's what she says. Black. No, but I love the pundits in sport. I watch Formula One every time it's on, and every time David Coulthard, with his massive chin, he goes up to Christian Horner and they go, Christian, how important do you think the tyres are this weekend? And you can see the despair in Christian's face is like that. You ask me this fucking question every week. The tyres are extremely important. If we didn't have tyres, we couldn't race. So why do you keep asking me this question every week? I tell you what, fuck it, we'll do without them. Bollocks. I tell you, it make the races much more interesting, wouldn't it? Imagine, no tyres. Exactly, love, exactly. 3, 2, 1, go. Sparks everywhere. I tell you what though, I do that with Lewis Hamilton and Fernando Alonso like that. Fucking come on! Go! We've all been in an underpowered car going up a steep hill. Play low, roll that. Come on! Fucking get on the hill! If anything, you're probably rocking the car backwards. My daughter does it in a pram. My daughter does it in a pram, they're walking down the street with a pram like that, you know. All of a sudden, I look down, she's going, unbelievable, funny. But the thing is, same with the pundits, it's the same in every sport. But the thing is, you wouldn't get someone going up to Andy Murray. You wouldn't get someone going up to Andy Murray like that. Mr. Andy Murray, gold medalist. Gold medalist. Come on, Green. No, you don't like that, do you? You don't like that? Scottish don't like that. How important is it for you to have a racket when you're playing tennis? You go to Sir Alex Ferguson like that. Mr. Alex Ferguson. How important is it for you to have a goalie in your team? I imagine that if he actually spat that chewing gum out, he'd turn into a different person. Now I like to talk about news for a while. In the news, just recently, the news has an incredible way of telling us bullshit that we already know. Like, the polar ice caps are melting. We know. You know what I mean? They just tell us bullshit. But the other day, they said that 13% of all Scottish people are ginger. We know! We already know! I'll tell you what, I have the ginger gene. I have the most ginger family in the world. There is me, my missus, my daughter are all ginger. Do you know what I like to call it? Evolution. One day, all this shit that you gave us in school, one day, all people will be ginger. And there will be a small percentage, about 13% I think, with brown, blonde, black hair. And we'll be like, fuckers. Look at this twat walking about in the sun. He hasn't even got any freckles, what a dickhead. Look at you, your pigments in your skin and your tan. Beat him! What? Yeah, that's what it's going to be. Do you know what I also think it is? Look at the evidence. I think it's the start of the vampire race. That's what it is. We can't go out in the sun. We drink blood. That's what it is. Vampires. That's how it's going to be. Anyway, I hope you've all had a good night because all I'm going to get on is... Have a good night.